Hey.
A lot of women want a really tall guy, and I understand that. They want a guy that can protect them. They want a guy that makes sure that they don't want to get hit on by other guys. But have you ever considered dating somebody that's short?
No.
Well, I guess that's fair. I'm here to give you some reasons to date somebody that's short. Reason number one, if a guy is hitting on you, you can put the boyfriend in the pocket and then pull him out anytime in order to attack at any moment, thus keeping him around at all times, thus securing that he's not cheating on you. Easy way to carry him around. Put him in your purse and then pull him out anytime you want to. Super efficient. He's like your own carry pocket boyfriend. Easy. Reason number two, if he big spoons you, it feels like you're back in school because it'll be like you're wearing a backpack while you're laying down. Thus, it'll feel like you're taking a nap after you finish some homework or while a teacher's giving a lecture, thus giving you a nostalgia bonus and making you feel more relaxed and at home, thus forgetting about the worries of adult and stressed life. Easy, efficient right there. Number three, let's say there's a bug. You know, a bug inside your house, like a cockroach or a spider or a centipede or something like that. Your boyfriend will be at the same exact height of that insect, so you can watch them engage in amazing vicious battle. You can record this battle and then show this to everybody, and thus you'll go viral online. Thus you can quit your job and you and your boyfriend can live forever easily. Number four, because he's so small and tiny, he won't be able to miss where your clitoris is. Thus he'll be able to find it every single time. Thus every time you have intercourse and coitus, he'll be eye level to it because he'll see it because of the same exact size as him. Then he can use this height advantage in order to always satisfy you in every capacity. Number five, you're probably curious why he's so small in the first place. Did he encounter a shrinking beam? Perhaps he didn't set it to W for Wumbo and had it set to M for Mini, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Who knows? But here goes the bigger reasoning behind this. It's because his phallic member is so disgustingly large and thick and girthy. Now, that's because his spine is getting crushed and concave because his member is so juicy. Thus, if you're looking for a man to fill up your ovarian caves, you found it because you can know by default the shorter he is, the more meaty he is. Thus, you've won by picking the prime rib from the meat market. Easy pickings right there. Number six, if you're ever looking to play football, soccer, or basketball, your boyfriend can now cuddle up in the fetal position. You can pick him up and use him for that sport. Just in case you ever want to get anything in the WNBA or if you wanted to join the softball league or something of that variety, you can now use him as practice, thus increasing your building growth with him. You can use him as support. You can use him as things of that variety, and that's the beautiful thing right there. Number seven, if he gets into a fight, you can guarantee he's gonna win because even if he gets picked up, he can hide inside of their ear and then go through and then take them out by stopping their brain activity, thus giving him a count of murder, which is horrifyingly evil, but he won't be able to be seen during the trial because it'll be a trial for ants. They won't even know that they're giving him a trial, thus he'll get all scot-free because it won't be a trial for a person, it'll be a trial for a munchkin, and munchkins get extra benefits, and he gets to go to college for free. Thus, you won't have to worry about student debt. You can use that money that he saves on student debt for a large marriage, and thus you'll have an amazing, beautiful marriage, and you won't be able to go in debt because marriage makes people go in debt for the most part, and you won't have to struggle in any capacity. Beautiful, easy, simple. Number eight, you can use him as a Monopoly piece. If you ever run out of Monopoly pieces, you can just use your boyfriend because of how small he is. Thus, you'll never lose a Monopoly because he can cheat and go to spaces where the properties that you're not on are, and you can get the brown spaces immediately, thus securing your victory in any Monopoly game. Number nine, if you ever have plaque stuck in your teeth, your boyfriend can use his small size to get the plaque out of there, thus becoming much more efficient than a dentist, and you will be able to get him out super efficiently and super simply, and you can cuddle with him super nice because he'll be able to view your body as a cave to explore, and he can spend all night doing that, so you won't have to worry about him cheating. Number nine, it doesn't matter how big your breasts are, they'll always be double D's to him. Number 10, I know what you're gonna be worried about, obviously. If you go to an amusement park where he meets the height requirement, that's also a big thing there. And I gotta tell you this right now, he definitely will reach the height requirement because you can hide him in your pocket. Thus, he'll be able to enjoy everything, and you won't have to worry about if he'll get tired or sick. You can give him one gummy bear, and that should feed him for about a month. Number 11, if you've ever wanted to spy on your father to make sure he still loves you and see what he says behind your back, you can plant your boyfriend inside of a pot or a plant gifted to your father, and then you can watch as you have a hidden camera planted on your lover as he sees what your dad says behind you, thus proving that you can actually have a loving relationship with your father by spying on him. Number 12. This method also works with your friends that are girls. You want to see if they're talking mess behind you. You can pretty much use this for anybody. But on a more realistic note, since we're talking about girls, we can go right into number 13. Because you've done the noble deed of dating somebody that is short, you can now worry less about your friends hitting on your boyfriend. They will never in any capacity grow as people, same way your boyfriend didn't grow at all when he was younger because he drank too much coffee or genetics. Now you can never worry about your boyfriend ever cheating on you with your friends, because your friends won't even view him as an option. They'll think he's your lost toddler or a kid you're babysitting, when in reality you're with him. Number 14. If you ever wanted to steal something from the store in any capacity, well, guess what? Your boyfriend now has the perfect ability to take any item because nobody will see him exit through the stores. You can have him go through first, the sensors go off, and then you can go off and you can be like, oh, the sensors must be broken. Boom! Now you've able to get away with $8,000 in groceries because your boyfriend is so good at maneuvering and taking things. Number 15. This also applies for banks as well. You can now use your tiny boyfriend to pull off bank heist, and you can become the rulers of the world because you're taking so much money that Jeff Bezos and the bigger billionaires won't even notice that all the money's being siphoned by this power couple between you, a normal sized girl, and your boyfriend who is basically the size of a penny. Number 16. You can bring an extra person to escape rooms with you and not have to pay for them. As a matter of fact, you can go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and you won't have to pay for him. You can actually use the toddler discount because you can contest that he is actually a child. Thus, you get free food when you go out, and you can get the free Happy Meal toy that you can get from any place. That's actually pretty nice. Number 17. If you put a collar on him too, you can actually get the little puppy cup. I want to point that out well. That's actually an extra reason. Number 18. If you've ever wanted to take out a prime minister or somebody of that capacity, you can put your boyfriend in a straw and blow it at the prime minister and coat your boyfriend in poison. Thus, they won't be able to track him because he'll be gone because he can flee from the scene. He is the evidence. You win. Number 19. You can build a little house for him, much like a cat or a dog, and he can sleep there, thus saving on all the cost of building a house in general, and you can become a homeowner at a very young age, something I'm sure you want to do. Finally, number 20. Let's say you want to get back at your ex, right? Well, your boyfriend can now go inside of an ant army, take them over because he's the same size as them, and then use that entire ant army to infest your ex's house. Thus, you'll have to move out of the house. You can keep doing this for about 20 houses until he has to file for bankruptcy. Then, using your boyfriend to take the money out of his bank specifically, so you can actively do that using his small abilities. He can now do that. Thus, he'll be able to win 100% of the time, and your ex will have a horrifying life, think he's being hunted by some ghost when it's actually your small minuscule sized boyfriend. Thus, you win. Bonus reason. He can climb inside of you and find your G-spot. Thus, you'll always be able to feel ecstasy and joy all the time. So, if you've always wanted to date a short person or never even thought about it, those are reasons to. Please, give them a chance. I'm short myself. I'm actually only 5'5". In dog years, that means I'm 1'2". And if you see in the background, this was constructed by my wife. This is actually inside of a playpen of a little toddler's place. This is all just an illusion. Bye!